Okay, this is the midday update for Bitcoin. To me, it's looking pretty good so far. And let me take you through some of the reasons from a technical analysis perspective as to why that is the case. I want to focus on this region for today's midday update, and then I'm going to extrapolate this into the midterm and the longer term, bigger picture perspective. So I can show you how everything jives into place and how the projected pathway for the future price for Bitcoin could look like. Remember, there is no certainty in technical analysis. In fact, this world has no certainty of any kind. Technical analysis based purely on probability. So, do you see a pattern here? Yeah, we have that bigger head and shoulder pattern that we were working on here. But if we go back here, I see a pattern where here's a left shoulder, head, and the right shoulder. And I think it looks very nice. And here's the neckline. This is the left shoulder, LS, RS, which I think is just about complete, and then the head. This is an inverted head and shoulders, which is bullish. And I'm going to call this the neck line. So if this is correct from a pattern perspective, then I think we've got some pretty good excitement coming up. Let me tell you why. Now, if you look at the minimum travel potential, which is basically a vertical line from the lowest point of the head to the neckline, so I don't have to do any math. I copy paste, project where the breach of the neckline will happen, and we are looking at 9,776, and that is not a coincidence. I had already discussed this morning why that 9,700 is of significance. Okay. By the way, this is going to be on DTube, so there will be no summary for you to catch up on the midday update. You'll have to look at it, the video, and view it. So capture this, and now we go back to this. So this here is now how it jives in. This part is the head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. And this whole thing, the right shoulder itself, is becoming an inverted head and shoulder, which is just beautiful. But let me tell you also, look at this head, left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. The head itself was an inverted head and shoulders too. And this here is 9,700. So this is projecting to the 9,700. The projection of this head and shoulders is projecting 97.72 actually. And that target is significant because it'll allow the bigger head and shoulder to breach this neckline, which stands at around 97.48, 97.22 or so. And that looks pretty exciting to me. And I'm just tickled by how all of the price is adhering now to this white scribble line, which was ridiculed by the haters and trolls. Not that I give a shit. So here's the left shoulder, here's the head. The right shoulder should be finishing soon. This is the shorter term perspective. Here's the left shoulder, head, and the right shoulder. Once this neckline breaches, we're going to hit 9,700 or plus. And this blue wave I drew is coming out again to be pretty well positioned. 1, 2, and once 2 is done, it may be done already. This 3 will take it to 9,000 plus. Looking very delicious on how this ABC subwave or the blue D, because we finished the big blue A, blue B, blue C, now the subwave of the blue D, ABC. So it is at around this 9,700 where we will have a critical juncture. Will the price decline back to 8,000 or lower 7,000 rather to finish the E, or will it break out at the point of the D? So at this point, which is 9,700 here, which will, in my opinion, represent a critical juncture, because the decision of breaking out here in this blue modality or coming back down and doing the E wave and then breaking out. You know what my preference is. I've already stated that before. But at the point of D, 9,700 or so will be the critical juncture. And I think this could take us to that. So let's see how the rest of the day pans out. And if we can breach this neckline, so price could go something like maybe up here, down one more time, and up. It would be quite ideal from a projection pathway confirmation point of view, because this head and shoulders is almost complete. The pattern is almost complete. However, it needs a confirmation, and that confirmation and pattern comes when the price breaches successfully, decisively, breaches the neckline and starts impulsing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves towards 9,700. And here we'll have to watch like a hawk to see what happens. Okay. I hope this has been helpful. And I will do the utmost to continue to putting out helpful posts like this. Have a good day.